Alright, we are back and we are learning another faction in Total War Warhammer 3. I asked chat to vote from the ones I have not yet played, and they overwhelmingly picked the Dominatrix option, which is this. Which is this one. And I'm getting interrupted by jackals already. Okay, awesome. So this is Slaanesh. This is, of the demons, this is the only ones I have not played yet. I heard from others that these have not been updated in a very long time. From fighting against them, I can tell you that I feel like every one of their units is a glass cannon. And they're all fast, they're all high damage, but they're all fragile as well. So I'm anticipating having a difficult time with this. We'll see. My most notable experience with Slaanesh was when I did the 3v3 thing. The one time I played this on multiplayer, one guy on the enemy team was playing this dude and managed to get the Sword of Cain and the crown thing. And his Nakari, this guy, was basically a raid boss running around the battlefield at, like, you know, faster than cavalry and running everyone over, just killing people by the hundreds. So, plus diplomacy with everyone, because everyone likes curves. Plus allegiance points, tribute from vassals is doubled, so if you vassalize someone, you get double money. Plus XP, each time a new faction is fought in battle, seduce units, cost reduced, and enemy leadership reduced. Okay, let's just jump into it. And legendary very hard, because, we're very hard. And, yeah, going on. So, I know these things are called daemonettes. They are kind of like shock infantry. Like, they just run in with their giant crab claws and rip people to pieces. During the multiplayer game when I played the dinosaurs, these things were actually very dangerous because they would swarm all around the dinosaurs and rip them apart. And then, I don't know what these anteater looking things are, but they appear to be, like, used like horses, and there's, like, ladies riding those. I don't know what's going on. We'll see. Thanks to another great stream. See ya, jackals! And of course, some of these should be named after chat. I feel like that would be very mean, naming some of these things after chat.
Will you savor the tastes of ecstasy with me?
Oh boy! Alright. How they play. Gather devotees throughout your campaign to spend on pleasurable acts that benefit your home regions or proliferate cults to debilitate foreign lands and earn more followers. Take your forces into areas of sufficient Slaanesh corruption and raise disciple armies to support your invasions. Defeat enemies and perform successful hero actions to give enemy characters gifts of Slaanesh that impose negative effects upon them and can earn you more devotees. Seduce enemy units before battle to have them join your side for the battle duration. Interact with human, elf, or beastmen factions in various ways to build up seductive influence over them, which can eventually lead to vassalization. Vassalizing is when another faction completely kind of caters to your whim, and they give you money every turn.
Master,
Alright, so we've got
cultist of the perfect prince.
this lady, who's in defeat. And increased mobility, okay. Chaos War Shrine, alright, so just cultist, okay. Alright, throw her in the army.
Move, I implore you.
Alright, so we got this, and we start, okay, so we're on the donut. We're on the High Elf donut. We are familiar with the donut because when we did our High Elf campaign, we had to fight Slaanesh here. And we start out with Shrine of Kurnos. And we've got Unholy Manifestations. Pain for Pleasure. All units in the target army immediately take some damage, but gain movement, speed, and range, and damage. Okay, so I could use this on an army to give them a boost. I don't know if I need to, so I'll go ahead and save it here. Regiment of Renown. Summon Disciple Army costs 300 devotees. I do have 300 devotees. I wonder if I should do that on turn 1. I'm not sure. Recruit units, okay. Alright, so here's my thought. I'm pretty sure when you summon a Disciple Army, it's kind of like when Khorne gets one of his free blood armies, and you can use it to run around with your army to basically give you kind of a buffer. So, I'm gonna save the game, because this could be catastrophically stupid to do, but I'm learning here. Alright, so, summon Disciple Army.
Most privileged.
A Disciple Army has been summoned by Nakari, emerging in Tora Chair Trace. The frenzied mob will deteriorate over time unless moved to a heavily corrupted area.
Prince's Herald.
Alright, and so if he moves right there, and then she starts the fight, then it is, well, one, I can seduce the enemy, which makes this even better. So I could spend quite a bit of my money seducing one of their units and making them fight against them. However, I'm not going to do that, because that would be like half my starting money. So I'm just going to hit auto on this one. And we do not take much damage, because it's divided among that as well. Let's see, devotees, total favor. Favor, I guess.
Body and soul.
Alright, enemy killed, okay. Alright, so Nakari leveled up. I'm gonna get campaign movement speed, I always start with that. And over here, we're gonna get campaign movement speed again. I'm curious, if the cults guy clicks on a settlement, he can establish a cult there. For 600 gold, that is not much money. However, we are going to be taking this city here, so we are not going to establish a cult there. Alright.
This is mine.
So Nakari is going to hit this, and we're just going to siege it for a moment. And then this lady is going to come over.
Sparks no joy.
And still says that we technically don't win it, so we have got a manual battle on our hands. Alright, what are we fighting? Spears. Couple archers, Orion Reavers, archers, spearmen, and a guy named Valen. Oh god, it's Valen. Alright. Let's figure this out. Slanesh corrupted Morathai, Dark Elf Queen, Mother of Malekith. Oh, Morathai and Malekith are both playable lords in this game. Who is a High Elf King who got deposed and became leader of Dark Elves. Alright, so we got a city battle on our hands, and if possible, we want to take as little damage as we can. I don't know if making that Disciple Army on turn 1 was the right thing to do. I feel like it was, but we'll find out. We will find out. Okay. God, Nakari has 100 speed. That's crazy. Alright, so they're going to start over there. So a couple of things I'm thinking right now. First off, let's look at our troops. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, so we got Nakari here. Looking gorgeous. Okay. And we got the cultist here, who's just a crazy person right now. They don't have much power. We got these guys. Oh, they're not holding swords. That's their arm. Okie dokie. So the closest thing we've got to a front line are these devoted marauders, who have got armed swords and shields. And then we got these ones that have whips and shields. These ones are shielded and defenders, and these ones are anti-infantry. The Daemonettes are much faster run speed and armor piercing, so if I can get them to flank something, they will rip it apart. Hellflayers are these weird chariot things. It appears to be a lawnmower pulled by 2 anteaters. Also anti-infantry, very fast. And we got Hellstriders of Slanesh. Anti-large, very fast, poison attacks. And their arms are like lances. Okay, and then we got Fiends of Slanesh. Okay, what in the hell are that? Okay. Alright, what is Soporific Musk? What is this? Reduces the enemy to a stupor, lowering their ability to attack and defend themselves. -5 defense and attack to the enemy that they're hitting. Very fast arm piercing. Dude, okay, so I've got 3 different types of cavalry, basically. This is going to be a pain to juggle. Alright. Alright. My current thoughts, John. is we're going to start here, and then we are going to immediately change what we're doing. If we start over here, then the enemy is going to start a bunch of units right there. Our units are fast. Theirs are not. I will then proceed to run over here and try to hit a different wall. Let's slow it down for a second. What spells does he have? Lash of Slanesh. I've been hit by this before. It's a cone attack. It looks like a giant whip. Acquiescence, minus speed and minus defense to one target enemy. Not nearly as useful. Okay, the buffer army is here. If anyone's going to take damage, I want them to be the one to take damage. I wonder if I should have my army keep on going around. And they're getting hit. That's not great. Okay, we broke that gate, and now I'm gonna back away. Whoop, 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 whoop. Surprise, we're actually hitting this gate. All right. I don't know if this is a good plan, chat. I'm working with what I got. I'm working with what I got.
Onward. Katari moves. Moving.
Cast whip.
Beacon of depravity.
Guided by hunger, driven by pain.
Breathtaking violence. Unlike this avatar of torment.
I'm sure I can win this. I just don't know how to win it while taking, minimizing damage taken. Whip. Oh, wow. Yo, that's it flying. It didn't kill that many, but it sent them like all over the place. Are these ants? These are armor piercing. Okay. Is he armor piercing? Oh yeah, he is. Okay, we got, what is this? One target gets plus 40% speed. Alright, give it to the big man himself.
Attack. Tasmagoria.
Flow like wine. Sweet depravity. Seekers. Kill.
Guided by hunger.
I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of difficult for me to micro this many units. Having such a massive variety of units in the army makes it definitely challenge to control all of them. Like when I build my own armies from scratch, I don't usually have 4 different types of cavalry.
Demon X!
That's a lot.
Torture them! Death comes! The Purple Herald!
It brings souls.
Soul Trigger.
He's just running over them all.
Power of Slaughter. Faster.
Marauders of Slanesh. Marauders.
Come then. Yes, master.
Spearmen.
Lost all his chariots. Those were the chariots in the summoned army. I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't think I think those were in the extra army.
None can resist me!
I guess we'll find out at the end. You lost your tier 5 chariots?
Cultist of Slanesh.
Do not touch the card.
Tier 5 chariots?
Spearmen.
Stride. I breathe.
I'll check after the battle.
Unleash power.
Seekers!
On the hunt.
Torches! Sweet hiss! Endless suffering!
Asmogoria.
Spears. Seeking Slanesh's embrace.
Speed it up a bit. Alright, that's the win. I'm gonna let him finish killing this guy. And then I'll take a look at what the losses are. Alright, end battle. Okay, let's see what they were. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I did lose something important. Might have to redo that. Dude, this is a very, very rough start. Full melee army, no ranged, all glass, running into an army that's got 5 stacks of archers. That's really rough. These guys got 257 kills. Hellflayers. Yeah, so Seeker Chariots were in the second army. We lost a stack of Hellflayers. Occupy, loot and occupy, sack, or raise. Thinking I could probably sack it and then occupy it.
Sack. Taste.
No. Nope, I did not have enough movement for that. Gift of Slanesh given to Valen of Trace.
Most
Oh, it worked out. The other army can occupy it. Ah, that would have been bad. Okay, so now we're in front. Oh, wow, our replenishment's awful. Okay, so I'm curious. We lost. What did we lose? Hellflayers. Hellflayers are tier 3, you guys. They're not tier 5. I think the Seeker Chariot was in the other army, and that's also tier 3. You guys talk about tier 5 Chariot. There's not even any tier 5 cavalry. I certainly didn't mean to lose a tier 3 unit, but it wasn't tier 5. It's not as bad as you're making it out to be. Alright, Inspiring Presence. We need replenishment. Oh, okay, there. There's replenishment there. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to start going down the blue line. Corruption. Tier 5 building, tier 5 unit. What?
A gift from my master.
We lost a Hellflayer. It's a tier 4 building. So even by that definition, it's not a tier 5.
Taste.
Let's see. More casualties, less recruitment costs, more rating income, more corruption. That's more corruption.
Just a sample.
Sweet. So the thought of Outlast made you go a little PTSD. Is that the spookiest game you've ever been bullied to play in? Yes. Yeah. Outlast 1 and 2 and Visage were the scariest ones, for sure. Hands down. Not even close.
You answer to me.
Let's see. Alright, recruit a couple dudes. And this army is apparently taking damage. Yeah, I did not mean to lose those chariots. Yeah, I did. Oh, whoa. We've got 2 options here? Okay, so I have to spend a bit of money repairing that first.
Hunger for souls.
Hold on. So I was going to get more shield guys. Now I'm wondering if I should get more daemonettes. You know what? I'm gonna go get more of the chicks. Okay. So then this building just allows recruitment. Casualty replenishment in region, growth, income. That is not a lot of income. When control is below -50, gives double income. Oh my god. When control is 25 or more, gives more corruption. Growth.
Prince's Herald.
My instinct is to get shield guys. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. So, I want to get another Lord. The question is what one? Chaos Lord of Slaanesh is a melee expert. Herald of Slaanesh is a demon lady. Shadow magic is or Slaanesh magic. Okay, so let's look at Slaanesh magic. I know they've got the whip, because he has that. What else do we have? Whenever you cast a spell, get more attack and leadership nearby. Acquiescence, minus speed and minus defense to a target enemy. Pavane of Slaanesh does direct damage. Oh, it's like Miasma. That's interesting. It's like Miasma to a single enemy group, but it's more expensive. It costs more mana to cast it, but it also rampages them. That means it would make like enemy archers run toward you. Okay, so that could be useful. Slicing Shards is a bombardment. Phantasmagoria, minus leadership to an enemy and they can't move. And has a very large... Okay, so this hits like a whole bunch of enemies. That could make them all run. It also gives them vigor, which is weird. Wait, it gives them vigor? Hold on. What? Wait, Sterco... Is it Pavane? Pavane. Vigor per second. I think when it's written in red like that, like that's tiring them out. Because usually when I see a buff that helps someone, it's like minus vigor. I think that the higher the vigor, the more like taxed you are, the way that they write it.
Herald
Okay.
of the Dark Prince.
Thinking of Chaos Lord. Let's try getting Decasaur here. If it's similar to when I played Nurgle and Zinj, the Chaos Lord, once he's been like high level for a while, he might be able to be turned into a demon. Alright, so first of all, nice duds. This guy's looking very sick. That looks cool. Let's see. We got the normal blue and red line, a melee line, and then this is new. Heroic Killing Blow, Unflinching Soldiers. He gets a Chariot and a Steed. Locus of Beguilement. Beguiling Brand. Nothing crazy here, honestly, but it's another army to walk around with us. And then we get to build some... What is this? We start with a cult in the High Elf capital. Temporary diplomatic relations bonus with the settlement owner. -3 devotees per turn. Seductive influence +2 per turn for settlement owner. When Slanesh corruption is 50 or more, seductive influence is increased. When it's 50 or more. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't expecting to start this. Acolyte Trials has a maintenance cost, but increases corruption and discoverability drastically. This has a devotee cost, summons a disciple army here, and the cult is destroyed. This has a devotee cost, instantly transport your faction leader to this settlement. Just the leader or the leader's army? I don't know why I'd want to send just the leader. Okay. Devotee enticement +2 devotees per turn. Slash corruption locally. Plus control plus growth plus corruption. Income from all buildings to the local region owner. So right now... That plus control, is that plus control to him? Like, is this like a symbiotic relationship? Like it's buffing his control? I assume when I see the control that that's talking about him, because I don't have to deal with control here for this cult, because the cult's underground. It doesn't have a control bar. I could tell this is going to be one of those factions. I'm going to absolutely like do this completely wrong and learn a lot while doing it. Vassals can have cults. Maybe you're trying to bring his control down. This is +2 control, +5 growth. Income from all buildings +10% to the local region older. Alright, I guess for now I'm gonna pick this thing that gives more devotees each turn. Just to give me some dudes. Oh boy, okay. Never seen this. Alright, so this is the research tree. First is either plus growth or pleasurable act cost. I haven't seen those yet. Proliferate cult cost, construction cost reduced, construction time reduced. Chance of plague spreading reduced, seduce unit cost reduced. Changes, let's see, minus relationships with Khorne, but gain bonuses against them. Minus upkeep costs, minus upkeep costs, minus upkeep costs. Is there anything about replenishment? Eternal pleasures, minus cooldown of magic. Army ability Narcissism, an enemy cannot move. Mortal Lust plus Diplomacy with some various people. Okay, so all these are diplomacies with different things. Okay, I think I'm gonna go plus growth.
What wickedness we shall sow.
And then we got this thing, Path of Pleasure. I don't think we need that right now.
Artisan of pain.
I'm gonna look at something here. So these things, they give training. They give scouting. They give increased mobility. This guy doesn't get a replenishment hero. Ugh. That's going to be rough on getting health back.
Pleasure without conscience.
Let's start upgrading that. Okay, and let's look